Hey, welcome to another My Two Good Hands video. Hey, we are out here in the garage and we have this dandy device here we got. I'll put a link in the description on where you can get these. Here's what's kind of cool. That combined with this nifty grinder we got here, we're going to get this all opened up and take a look and show you what we've got. So between this and the grinder and some cutoff blades, we're going to make a circular saw for cutting steel plate. All right, so stay tuned. Let us get this open and show you. So we got to open up these boxes here. They sure got stuff taped up here. See what's in this box. It comes with some adapters for your grinder. Interesting. And that's the part that goes on your grinder. Looks like we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver here to put this on. I don't see how. Maybe we have to loosen these to get this away. Put this away like this. Maybe now I can actually get at those screws. So we're going to have to get ourselves a Phillips screwdriver for those. They do give you instructions how to install this thing. I don't know if we're going to need them, but shows you how to put it on your grinder, take your grinder apart. So next thing we got to do is open this grinder. And you don't have to buy a grinder. You can use your current grinder here. That's fine. I bought a new one so I can leave it set up. What's cool is this comes all apart. And you can see that we got a grinder here. That's cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a Phillips screwdriver to loosen this so we can get it on there. Looks like this is the handle. Looks like the handle can go on either side. It looks like this can go either way here. Looks like they did. Remember, they did give us some other pieces, so we're not sure what all this is for, but we've got it all. This is your standard grinder shield. And then, of course, the grinder has a dandy handle. So that's cool. We're going to go get the Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to work on a wind chime here. So thought that'd be a nice way to check it out. Plus, hey, this might be a video on how to make a wind chime. So we can see a level on there, so we can make this thing level. We can take a marker, bring this out here on the end, just hold the marker here on the center line, make this level. So that is a line up the middle. Have to clear our space here where we're going to stand. Oh, we get some PPE on. So you can see how that wants to pull. We don't want it to pull. We want to go against it. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this all around. So instead of it being this way, it's going to cut from that way this way. But what we want to do is we'll make this go around the other way. So we're going to turn it like this so it goes the other way. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn all of this, so we're going to switch this handle. So we're going to start by switching the handle to this side. It's half of it. Now we have to take the thumb screws loose here. Have to turn this, so get our screwdriver out. Try to turn this as much as we can this way. Back on there. So it sticks through halfway decent. Okay, so we turn that around. So now what we're going to do is turn this thing over. So the other one is basically 180 degrees away. Once we get that done, we want to make the other groove for our wind chime about the same spot. Yeah. There. Do the same thing on this side like we did on the other. Set this down. Get this here. And get that level. Just like that. Let's see how much we're still sticking through pretty good, so that's good. Look at that, makes a nice nice slot in there. Now here's what's interesting. I don't know if this is going to be a wind chime or not, but let's see. All right, our slots have to go a lot farther up to get a better ring. I'm going to bring them all the way up to there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this like this. And you can see how that wants to fall over. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here with one of these. Okay. We're going to bring this up farther. And so what we did was we cut till that edge is in the front there. We're going to loosen this up, loosen this, turn this over so we can see the other side. Ooh, look at that folding in on us there. So we're going to have to figure out how to open that up. If we'll be able to get this blade in there. Maybe not. Now we can see that we've got this kind of wants to fold closed, but I think we can make it so it forces open. Obviously it's not going to ring if it's touching, but I think we can come up with a way to open this up. So yeah, see if we close this, close it some, it opens that up some. Put a pipe in there. There we go. That should make a nice wind chime. So there you go. You saw how this works. You can do corners. You can do all kinds of things with this for sure. So don't forget, like and subscribe to My Two Good Hands. We will catch you in the next video where we got another cool how-to. We will put some links to this in the description. So that concludes our tool review on the turn your 4.5-inch grinder into a metal cutting saw where you can cut plate, make slots. I mean, look at that nice slot in there. That is absolutely beautiful. So don't forget, like and subscribe, post notifications on. We'll catch you in the next video. Please use the Amazon link to shop. Even if you're buying something else, if you come in through that Amazon link, help support the channel. We do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in another video. We will eventually have a wind chime video where we finish this thing out. We'll catch you in the next video.